Welcome back to another fun day at Faro.
Far at home.
Anyway, hope you're doing well this fine afternoon. Hot here. I think there's a heat wave over 3/4 of the country right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just shy of 100 degrees. I know other places are definitely getting it worse than us, but
Yeah. So, but anyway, thanks for being here. We're going to be doing this Salvadorian marinated steak with a little roasted corn and this kind of marinated vegetable salad. So it should be pretty nice. We got this beautiful selection of veggies and corn's here. So I thought I'd use a little bit.
you want to talk a little bit about what you got on the board there?
Sure. Yeah, it's just kind of this early summer spread, I guess. So little beans, some cabbage. We've got cukes, zucchinis. Well, I guess this is like a squash-esque here. And then fresh cilantro. We'll probably put a little fresh basil or whatever else we got laying around into this salad later. But yeah.
All the things are starting to happen, and we got corn finally.
Yeah. Tomatoes were out this weekend, and then a couple people had a small selection of peppers.
I've also seen a few people who have eggplant, so
Yeah, so
We're
we're
getting
kind of there. I
Yeah.
mean, we're like a couple weeks from everybody having
everything.
everything. So
Peppers have been slow this year, but I think it's mostly because the weather's been so cool at night.
well, yeah, it's still getting in the 50s a lot of nights.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So
Shouldn't be like that right
like
now.
summer crops, man, eggplants and peppers specifically, but tomatoes, they like warm days in the 60s at night, so it makes it a little tough. But anyway, cool. Well, we need to do this marinade first so that the steak has as long as possible to get going and kind of absorb some flavor. I mean, I'm doing this with you guys right now, so ideally you could even let this sit in your fridge overnight if you want to make it at a different time. Rub it down and let it sit for a while. But let's see. Let's get our steak cleaned up. So I went to the Ranch Warehouse. This is going to be the flap steak. Very similar to flank or skirt steak, but just tender, super tender. Really tasty. It's probably my favorite cut. It's one of them at least.
Definitely one of mine for sure.
This hanger steak. What else? I love New York's.
It's like that, like flaky tender, almost like the meat sort of separates.
Yeah, and we're just trying to clean up any silver skin, sinew, anything going on this. So.
And how do you tell what's what on there?
Well, that's fat, so we want to leave that. This beautiful fat here.
Yeah.
And when we're looking at it,
You're going to have to show my front camera because my top one is not focusing for some reason. Oh, no, it's back. We're good. It was blurry a minute ago.
so you can kind of see.
What can I see?
I don't know. It looks like this like white thick membrane.
It's almost
definitely
iridescent, kind of.
It's different than fat.
Yeah.
Like you can.
It almost looks a little iridescent.
I don't know if it is, but you can. I don't know. It just doesn't look like fat. So, and it is chewy, and you're not gonna enjoy trying to eat through it. So, I don't know.
So is all of that the sinew?
Well, it's kind of pulling at it. It can be underneath. So it's all just a little silver. Just cut it off.
Better to be safe than sorry.
I mean, yeah, because this is definitely fat. I don't feel or see anything underneath it to kind of pull off, so
Okay.
we're just going to leave that for now. Pretty cool. So that's done. Let's mix this marinade really fast. So this is where that long list of extra stuff comes into handy that you got.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a longer list this week. Not too bad,
But
though.
it's all the just individual spices that were probably already sitting around. So cool. So let's do. I'll put everything in the spice cup up here. And then... Sweet. So yeah, influenced Salvadorian. They like to use all these cool ingredients. Sweet. So we're gonna do a bay leaf. Just kind of tear it a little right in. Chili powders. Do about a teaspoon. This is a sweet paprika, and then I'm gonna do something with a little spice. So I've got cashmere if you want to do chipotle, cayenne, whatever.
Or if you have pasilla or guajillos.
Yeah, if you got some dried chilies that you want to lightly toast and grind up, you can do that. I'm just trying to keep it simple. All right. Let's see. I'm going to steal this towel. All right. So then we will do peppercorn, about a teaspoon of that.
Shakini's excited to have something else to do with her flap steak. She's
Nice.
still got some, so.
Awesome. We're going to put in about a tablespoon of peanut. And we're going to put in about the same amount of sesame. And then we're going to do a little thyme and oregano.
How much?
Let's see. About a tablespoon of this mix.
A tablespoon of what mix?
Well, so you'll do like a teaspoon of thyme, a teaspoon of oregano-ish in that realm. But I had this has got it in there, so I'm just using this.
What is it?
What? It's just herbes de Provence.
Oh.
It's all good. And then you want to throw in your achiote. So whether it's ground already or you got the little seeds, the annatto, you want about a teaspoon of that. Throw it in. And then we're going to put in one clove here. Well, these are small. Put 2 cloves. Cool. And we're going to grind this all up. Sweet. So we have this awesome dry mix. The peanuts and the sesame could kind of jam up your spice grinder a little bit, but it should still work out pretty good. And then we're going to salt the meat directly, as always. Now we're going to add the wet to this and kind of mix it up to make a paste. So we're going to do a tablespoon.
What's going on over there?
I don't know. I opened it and it just sprayed out everywhere.
Chaos.
Anyway, clean that up. All right. So mustard. And we can do, it's going to be 1/4 cup of vinegar. And then we're going to do 3 tablespoons of sugar. If you have your brown sugar, that's going to be more similar to the traditional.
We have panela. Do you want to use that?
We do. Is it a solid brick though?
No. Nope. Burlap and Barrel has it, and it's granulated,
Oh,
so that you don't have to worry about chopping it off a block.
Well, there we go. We got the legit cane sugar. Keep it more realistic. That is.
Yeah, Burlap started doing like all these different types of sugar. They've got like the panela, they've got jaggery, they've got like maple sugar. They've got all kinds of cool stuff on there now, in addition to all their spices. So I feel like every time I go on there, they've got something new.
So we're doing 3 tablespoons. Brown sugar, panela, cane sugar, whatever you have. It'll work just fine. All right. Nice. Touch looser than a paste. But if it was a little thicker, I wouldn't be mad. But that's okay.
Might be if you had the annatto in it.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't find it. So, season up this meat here. Cool. And to keep it a little less messy, I'm going to put a glove on because I have them. You know?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So we're going to take this. And if you're going to let this overnight, I would just throw it in a big bag, a Ziploc or something.
Rufus finally stopped pouting by the door. I guess he's interested in what you're doing now.
Yeah, I would be too.
So you're just going to leave this out at room temperature?
Yeah, because we're going to cook it. I just, we'll give it as much time as we can. And then we'll, you can throw it on your grill. We're going to cook inside until we can figure out a better camera situation for the outdoors. So it's not as chaotic.
That, and it's really hot out today.
But cool. All right. Leave that out. Let me clean up the knife really fast. Sweet. All right, so that's going. We can get all these veggies cooked up or cleaned up anyway for this salad. So I just want to encourage you. We're going to just try to use everything we can in this. So we are going to lightly cook the zucchinis. Actually, I guess I can cut those first. So if you got some zooks, we just want to get these cut up so that way we can lightly cook them, and then we'll throw the beans in with them as well.
So how are you cutting these?
Let's see, I cut off the top where there is no seeds here and left them kind of whole. And then I'm going to come in. I just don't care for the seeds in zucchinis and squash most of the time. They get really mushy when you cook them. So we'll kind of trim a lot of that out. So I quartered them, and then we'll cut them at an angle like that. And then you just kind of want similar size to what your coins are there. So that looks great. And it's like edible size for when you're trying to eat it, you know, in a salad.
Yeah.
There's that.
What kind of squash is that?
That's a great question. I have no idea.
Where did we get those from?
These are from Rough and Ready Farms.
Because they kind of look like normal yellow squash, but kind of not.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they seem like they're some kind of special varietal, and I was just curious if you knew what they were.
Some kind of heirloom yellow squash. I'll have to ask them next weekend.
Well, you won't be here next weekend.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, we're still doing a live stream next weekend, but you just won't be here for the markets.
That is right. Cool. Sweet. That's great.
Now, like, what other things could, like, you substitute for the squash if, like, you didn't have squash in your CSA this week or don't have it available?
Well, I mean, we just want to...
What else can we do?
Well, we're going to do cabbage. We're going to do cucumbers. We're going to do beans, right? Realistically, what else is coming out right now for people to use? Beets. If you want to do some raw shaved beets in this, if you were getting another round of turnips were coming out, you know, you could do... You could definitely just throw some turnips in there.
Shankini wants to know what kind of cabbage you got.
This is called Caraflex cabbage. It's in the shape of a cone. It's a varietal that's naturally typically sweeter than regular cabbage.
Also, if you got our newsletter this week or have been on the blog, we have a recipe for using the Caraflex cabbage seared with apricot mayo and some toasted peanuts on top, which is fantastic. And it's super simple to make. So highly recommend if you get your hands on some of that.
If you ate at the restaurant in the summer, you might have had some cabbage with some fruit mayo on it.
Hopefully you ordered it.
But maybe you didn't. And I'm sorry you missed out. But now you can make it.
And it's so easy. Just a little mayo, a little jam, and some seared cabbage. It's as simple as it gets.
And if you want to make it really good, you can put some puffed grains over top, or some toasted nuts over top to add texture.
You know what would actually probably be pretty good on it too is the dua.
Dua.
It's got nuts, seeds, and spices.
Is that recipe anywhere?
It's not on the website, no, but.
Gotcha. Yeah, look up dua. It's spelled Dukkah.
Yes.
You can find something. Or you can take your za'atar spice blend and mix it with toasted nuts, and you're pretty much there.
Yeah. I think there's usually a little cumin in it too, though, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean,
It's tart as
coriander,
pepper.
cumin, toasted. You leave that whole. Put some za'atar in there with some toasted nuts, and good to go. I'm just taking the beans and washing fuzzies off. I don't know. It kind of looks like there's dog hair on them, or I don't know what's in the field out there blowing around. So I'm going to put these right in with the squash or anything else you want to lightly roast for this salad. We're just going to get them. We're not even really cooking them. We just want to get a little heat on them. You could blanch them lightly if you wanted to.
Are you just snapping all those in half?
Yeah, I'm just making them kind of more edible size after I washed them up. I don't know what all this fuzzy stuff is on these.
Fuzzy stuff.
Yeah, it almost looks like dog hair or something.
Oh.
Or the dandelion poofs.
Oh, yeah, those things get on everything.
Kind of looks like it could be part of that, but
Maybe cottonwood fluff.
yeah, if that's still around, I don't even know.
It might be. I feel like it always hangs around longer than you want it to.
And then we can, let's see, if you have a little spring onion, definitely throw some of that in there.
Those are the shallots, right, that you have?
Yeah, these are some shallots, but if you have some onions or whatever here still, throw these in with these roasted veg. Cool. Right. All right, so little oil, little salt. We're going to re-season everything after we marinate it, but just to kind of get it going.
What did you set the oven to?
Maximum.
Broil?
Yeah. And we'll just lightly cook this stuff. Cool. And then we can, nothing wrong, we can reuse the same bowl. We're going to have raw veggies in it anyway, so we can slice up some of this cabbage.
Just kind of doing thin ribbons on that.
Yeah.
You avoiding the core?
Yep. Right. Cabbage. Then what? Peel some cukes. I love eating these cucumber salads.
Oh, you've been obsessed with cucumbers lately. I feel like it's the only thing you ever want to eat.
They're just so good.
What kind of cucumbers are these again?
These are the salt and peppers. They're just great. You know, if your skins are not yellow, like if yours are really light all the way throughout, you don't have to peel them.
Can I use like a regular cucumber?
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying for the white cucumbers that you see, or the really light green ones.
But if I have a green one, do I have to peel it too?
No, well, it depends. If you have like pickling cukes, which are going to be thicker skin than, say, like a Persian cuke that has really thin skin. You'll kind of want to just peel those. So, depends on the variety. I don't know a better way to explain that, but. Let's do one more here.
Yeah, I don't usually go crazy over cucumbers, but I really like these a lot.
They've just been really good.
Do you get these from Esoterra?
Yeah.
I've seen them at the farmer's market too, though.
Yeah, a lot of farmers grow these. These are pretty common around here. Cool. So we have cabbage, cucumber.
You want to put that under the camera?
Yeah. We can hit this with a little salt, start break them down. We can drain off that liquid before we finally toss it all together.
Does that help like tenderize it a little bit too?
Well, so with cucumbers, veggies that hold a lot of water, if you salt them and let them sit, it's like doesn't dilute your dressing as much. It's easier to incorporate more flavor.
Okay.
If you can strain off some of that.
Would that work good too if I was doing like a cucumber salad with like a little bit of sour cream or like one of those kinds of cucumber salads? Would it be better if I salted them and let them drain before I mix the dairy in?
Yeah, because then you can have a nice thicker dressing. Because then once they sit, it's always so watery in the bottom. And you're not going to avoid that 100% no matter what, but at least, it helps a little bit.
Yeah.
So we've got this. If you had carrots, you could shred some carrots and throw them in. You could shred beets, throw them in. I mean, really, whatever. Just encourage people to use whatever.
Well, how would I discern which veggies I want to do raw versus what I would want to throw in the oven, like what you just did?
I mean, I guess technically you could eat green beans raw. I don't necessarily care for them 100% raw. I like them at least lightly blanched, I think it's really personal preference too. Because you could also eat raw zucchini if you wanted to. People do it all the time.
That's fair.
But for me,
I like it cooked.
I like it lightly cooked. Zucchini gets kind of this slimy texture when it's raw that I don't necessarily care for. So I think it's just personal preference because most of the stuff you can eat raw. So, yeah. But, sweet. Veggies are in. I'll throw the corn in the oven as well in the broil. Just husk on and everything because it'll kind of steam itself in this. And then when we pull it out, we'll shuck it, put a little butter and salt on it.
Now, if we were doing dinner like on the grill tonight, would you just throw that whole on the grill instead of using the oven?
Yeah.
Same thing with the squash and beans, or would you still try and put those in the oven?
Squash and beans are great on the grill.
What would you need, like a little basket or something?
The beans depends on your grates. They could fall through. You know, squash, I would do slabs again, like we've done in the past to make it easier, and then you can always chop it up a little more later.
What did you just chop up?
We put some fresh basil. I'm gonna do fresh cilantro that we got. Just kind of roughly chopped. Throw it in. And yeah, that's kind of it for now. I'm gonna wait till these veg are all the way done. Then we'll start up I'll throw the corn in and start the meat. But I'm just giving it as much time as we can to sit and hang out. But I did want to mention I found something cool today for people that cannot, that don't always want to get to the local farmer's market or you're in a pinch. This milk I found today, American grass-fed certified.
Okay.
Which is cool because this brand is available anywhere in the U.S. really.
Yeah, you can find Horizon pretty much everywhere.
So I thought that was pretty cool to see a company this big to have a legit grass-fed milk that you can get. So, yeah, just wanted to share that because I was surprised. I mean, I saw this at King Soopers of all places. So.
Yeah, dairy. Finding good dairy there is usually not the easiest. So.
No, but it was kind of cool to see it, and yeah, that brand's available in a lot of places. So, just something to keep in mind when you're out wandering around trying to find some decent quality stuff. So.
Why would I want grass-fed over regular?
Well, since it's going to be grass-fed, the cows are a lot healthier. It's what they're meant to eat. It's why they have two stomachs. They cannot digest grains. And then the cows get sick, and then they have to treat them with all these antibiotics and different things just to keep them healthy, and that's going to end up in the milk. So,
I know the nutrition content in the meat itself is usually higher too. It's higher in omega-3s when they're grass-fed.
The milk will be too.
I'm sure the milk probably gets some of that benefit too.
Yeah. Besides the healthy cows living. Yeah, because grass-fed cows can't even get E. coli. They just can't. It's impossible. Because the grass rids the E. coli from their gut. So, yeah. So, yeah, you got some options out there. They're also certified B Corp for everyone to know. Anyway. Fun times. Cool. Yeah, so these are almost done. We're just going to get them lightly cooked. So...
Well, dinner came together really fast tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the steak's going to take probably 15 minutes or so to cook, but we'll get our pan going.
It's only 4:34.
Hey.
And you've got all the prep done.
Moving and grooving here. Nice, easy meal.
That's what you want in the summer, though, when it's hot. You just don't want to do a lot.
Oh, and it's
going to be super flavorful. It'll be delicious.
Yeah, we're not really getting much liquid out of this stuff. So, that's okay, though. We're going to hit it with olive oil. We'll hit it with some vinegar. If you want to do a creamy dressing, you could mix some vinegar with a little bit of mayo and cream it up if you want. You could even put a little Dijon in this to reinforce the flavor on the steak. Yeah, it's up to you.
I don't feel like I've seen mustard in Latin American cooking a lot. Seems
Well, this
like an odd ingredient.
this is what they said, dude. I followed the legit cookbook.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I know. It's the Bible.
you know, it's got to be right. Unless
Well,
they're
I
just
think from what I understand, she traveled around to all of these countries to write this book. So she went all through Latin America and South America and the Caribbean to put together this, 800-page cookbook of pretty much every type of food you can possibly think of in that culture.
Yeah.
And each of the different regions. And I mean, it's just an incredible book. It's not cheap, but it's worth it.
Oh, it's for sure worth it.
Yeah.
It's probably the best for like just making sure you're making good food.
I mean, she went into like all of the traditional drinks, all of the traditional desserts. I mean, tacos, snacks, steaks, fish, everything. Anything you could think of, and probably some things you never heard of. Yeah, it's definitely ruined my taste for Latin American food.
Yeah, because it's traditional, not
Americanized.
bastardized or whatever it is,
Yeah.
you know.
Americanized.
Whatever. We say what we want. So, sweet. Well, what else is happening?
I don't know. It looks like you got some nectarines and plums over there.
Yeah,
The very last of the cherries of the season, probably.
that's it. Cherries.
I don't think we're going to see them next weekend.
They're gone. Hope you got enough of them while you could. Because they are worth it. Hopefully you made some coffee cakes and everything.
Oh yeah, everybody made the coffee cake this week. I've gotten a few pictures sent over to me
Yeah?
from our followers making the cherry coffee cake with the ricotta and the almonds.
Cool.
Yeah, everybody was loving it, especially paired up with some good coffee.
Hell yeah. Great.
Shankini got some of the micro lot, the Guatemalan micro lot.
Yeah?
My favorite.
You guys committed?
What do you mean?
Love it. The best coffee.
It is.
All right.
But that cake with a good cup of coffee, man, it's the ultimate.
Dude. No kidding. All right. Cool. Steak's in. We're just going to sear it up in this pan until we hit 120. As simple as we can get.
When are you putting the corn in?
Right now. Veggies done. See them steaming?
Yeah.
That means they're ready to roll. It's great. So now, corn's in.
Wow, just that 2 seconds that steak's been on that pan, it smells so good.
Yeah,
I hope you have the hood vents on.
it's on. I can turn it up a little.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounded very quiet.
I'm
It's
just
not
gonna
usually
let
that quiet.
I'm gonna let these veggies steam out for a minute. And then we'll put them in the bowl with the cukes and the cabbage and
Do you want them to cool off a little bit then?
a
You don't wanna
little.
put 'em in,
I don't
like-
really want to cook the cabbage and the cucumbers, so we'll just let them hang out for a second. Oh, green beans, man. You know?
Yeah.
So,
So what inspired Guatemalan?
Salvadorian?
Or Salvadorian
I don't know.
food today?
I opened that book and wanted to make steak again. And I wanted it to be different. So, Yeah. Cool. But this would be really good on the grill.
Definitely make all your neighbors jealous.
This would be even better if we got to sit overnight. But
It's all right. It's kind of a thinner cut of steak, so at least, it's not going to be completely without flavor. You going to save any of that for me, or are you going to sit over there and go to town?
it's pretty good.
So out of everything that we've had in season or are about to have in season, what are you looking forward to the most? What's your big excitement for seasonal cuisine?
Tomatoes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Any certain kind in particular, or?
The biggest, juiciest heirloom you can get.
And you want to just like have it raw, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice thick slice, some salt. Just eat it.
I wish I shared that sentiment. I just can't get into it.
Yeah, and I'll probably end up with a ball of buffalo mozzarella to go with it, and some fresh basil, and
Little balsamic?
I don't know. It doesn't need it, but
I don't know.
maybe if you could get some really good white balsamic that's like XO, like really aged, to finish it.
Sure, you could find some.
It's good. The simpler the better, though. Yeah, tomatoes are huge, though. We're gonna make tomato pie at some point.
Oh yeah, gotta do that.
For the blog.
Yeah, that might be hard to do on a live stream with the blind baking and the pie crust.
It'd be a few hours, I feel like.
Yeah, you gotta let the dough rest and all too if you want it to come out right. So.
But
Actually got a pretty good grill mark on that, considering you're using a little pan.
yeah, it's working. It's just not as flavorful as charcoal. But
Is there a tomato dish that you look forward to the most? Or is it literally just eating them raw with like a hunk of mozzarella?
what? Tomato pie, love it. It's insane. The tomato caprese is insane. What? And then there's nothing like doing a roasted tomato and roasted pepper like pasta sauce, right? With
Yeah.
just spaghetti and a little herb ricotta over top.
Yeah, that's
We'll
really all
do
you
that
need.
on the live.
We should
That'll be a good one.
make some spaghetti.
Yeah. Or you can always get it from Pappardell's if you don't want to make it. But
There's nothing like your hand cut spaghetti though.
what else? I mean, those are like my top three:
What?
the tomato pie, the caprese, and the pasta.
Like a simple pasta?
Yeah.
I think mine is when you do the Provençal style veggies.
Provençal
like,
green beans.
Green beans are squashed, and then you like cook it down with some onions and tomato, and then hit it with some butter at the end.
And
It's
fresh basil.
It's perfect. It's everything I want in the summer.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
How about peppers? What peppers are you excited about? There's about 1 million of them out there.
I always love Jimmy Nardello's.
They look way scarier than they are.
Because it's an Italian frying pepper, but they're great roasted, you know? And then you just kind of eat them with salt.
Yeah.
Splash of vinegar on them. Snack on them.
Yeah.
This is good.
And those are in the slow food Plant a Seed for Change this year too.
Great.
And in the Arc of Taste. So we supposedly will have them at some point now that my pepper plant is finally starting to grow ever so slightly, but hopefully he makes it to fruition before
It gets too cold.
it gets cold. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
You know how it is here. You could have a snow in September.
It's happened before, so who knows?
Or
And
it could
then,
wait till November.
and then 2 days later, it'll be 90 degrees.
And all your pepper plants die.
Everything dies. It just puts a hard stop on the season, which it's already too short as it is. So
Cool. So,
what'd you do there?
olive oil, cuz it's great. And we can do, I don't know. I mean, you can go ahead and reuse some more cider vinegar. You could, if you had some lemon or lime, you could squeeze on here fresh.
Lime would probably be really nice.
Or if you have any other fancy vinegars you want to use on the finish, maybe you have a little, I don't know, any other vinegars?
I used some of the honey vinegar earlier on the squash that I made for breakfast.
Yeah,
That was really nice.
yeah, it was nice. I tasted the sweetness. I thought you did balsamic.
Nope. A little honey vinegar. How much
Yeah.
vinegar did you just put in there?
It's 2 tastes, so I probably did a tablespoon or so.
That was way more than a tablespoon, dude. Get out of here.
But we're just gonna. We just want to toss it together. Add a little brightness, you know? Those yellow squash are great.
Oh, I know. We had it for breakfast. This is that time of year where everybody starts potting their squash off on you. Oh, man, that looks good. And it smells insane.
Yeah, marinade's not staying on.
Well, you probably should have put it on overnight.
But the crust in the pan
Delicious.
tastes excellent. I don't know. I might deglaze. You still have that rosé around?
It was on the counter.
Wow. Oh, right here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe at the end I'll do a little bit of that.
Not something you want to do on your grill, though, if you're grilling. Please
Oh,
don't
no,
do that. That is a very good way to burn your eyebrows off. This is strictly for pan cooking.
I just rotated the corn in the broiler. It's very similar to grilling, just the opposite. Right?
What?
Heat from above instead of heat from below.
Yeah, it's about the same thing.
But, yeah, I rotated the corn. So, anyway.
I'm so excited to have corn right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go out some months and again and get more.
Yeah.
I just want to eat it every day. As a kid growing up, we used to grow it in the backyard, but we would also get it from some of the local farms, and that was like the highlight of the summer. Just going to get a whole ton of it, shucking it, and then doing like a quick blanch and just eating it with salt and butter. It's perfect. You putting that in the oven?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You having problems? Too much direct heat?
Oh, it's just taking forever.
Have you even tempted it?
No,
Oh, well then how do you know?
because I just know.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Anyway, sweet. Well, super easy meal tonight. So, if you're following along, it's a good time to do it.
Yeah. This is an easy one to keep up with you on because there's a lot of downtime now while we wait for it all to finish up. So what does like putting it in the oven do? Is it just removing it from the direct heat?
Heat
Or-
all over instead of from one side. I'm just trying to help speed it up.
So if you were like cooking that on the grill, then would you want to close your lid?
You could. Well, I always say if it's like that was a pretty thick one.
That was probably what, like 1.5 inches, 2
Yeah.
inches?
I always say steaks over 3/4 of an inch or so, you can put in your oven or put in the grill with the lid down.
Yeah.
Just, once you get under 3/4 of an inch, you can overcook it real fast. So.
Ooh, I just thought of something else I'm really looking forward to. Pepperonata. When you have like a crazy amount of peppers and tomatoes.
Caponata.
Oh, just doing like the garlic, the onion, cook down the tomatoes and peppers together and just spreading that over a big crusty piece of bread. It's like probably one of the best things on the planet.
Oh, it is, for sure.
I might have to can some of that. It was nice having that jar. We only did one, but it was nice having that jar over the winter.
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
To make that.
It is. Chopping up all the peppers and getting the seeds out. And yeah, it's a little bit of a pain, but well worth it. And if you're growing stuff at home and your pepper plant is out of control, it's a really good way to burn out all your peppers. To me, like having a variety of them in there is really great. So having some red, some green, some spicy, some mild, some sweet, just a little bit of everything. That's perfect. And or you could like can it and save it for a charcuterie board.
Yeah.
Like be great with some charcuterie and cheese.
The caponata too, it's the eggplant version.
Yeah. Yeah, I can get into that.
It's great.
Well, and you could do like once eggplant comes in, you could do the what's it called with the tahini? I'm drawing a blank.
Baba ganoush.
Yes, baba ganoush.
We'll make some of that too on the grill.
Or the Israeli lutenitsa.
Lutenitsa.
So you like
shakshuka, all that stuff. So good. Nightshade season is starting.
I know.
We'll have all this.
When a lot of the Israeli food starts to get really good. Israeli and Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Yeah, during the lutenitsa, we would make that at Safta, and they would char eggplant, peppers, and tomatoes, and then like chop it all up and like make this dip out of it that you would dunk your pita into. You could eat it on everything.
The spreads. What was the selection?
Salatine is the term for the group of like dips, but
baba and lut.
They would do labna with pink peppercorn, hummus.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Rufus said he could smell that steak. He wants
Rufus.
some of it.
All right. A little time in the oven goes a long way. Not even close still, though.
Would you flip it again so that bottom's not cooking too much?
No, the heat's coming from above. So, anyway, corn.
Brian said he talked to somebody about baba ganoush.
Who?
Brian.
Who's he
So
talking
it was
to?
very delicious.
About some baba.
So good.
All
Especially
right.
if you get good tahini.
We
There's
got
nothing
some
like good
corn
tahini.
here. Should be steamed up in the husk.
Brian said it was at work, so sorry there was no context with that.
Yeah, these are nice and steamed out. Let them cool to the touch so we can shuck them. So yeah.
So how long does it take for those to cool off? Are you like cutting them off the cob then? What are you doing with that?
I was just gonna shuck them and butter them up and salt them.
Oh, okay.
We could cut them off and put them in the salad too.
Well, I didn't know if it was part of the salad or if we were doing like street corn style stuff over here. Or
Could be.
I don't know what the chef's plans are.
Could be. We could do.
I don't think we have any cotija or any sort of crumbly cheese though.
Don't, but we could butter it, salt it, and do a little smoked paprika sprinkle.
That'd be nice.
Rufus doesn't like that.
He just wants water. Because we can't make it through a live stream without him needing a bowl of water. He won't need a bowl of water the entire day. And then as soon as we start streaming,
Smoked pappy.
throw his little temper tantrum.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, I know. You're a big
All right.
pain in the butt. Just always needing attention.
Cool. Yeah, just cool enough to handle. That's all we want. So you could see, maybe, that beautiful steamy corn right there.
Oh,
Does it pick that up?
yeah. Oh, yeah, you can see the steam.
Cool.
It's going, dude.
So yeah, it's just right there. It's still really hot.
Well, yeah, you just pulled it out of the oven.
But boom. So
Yeah, that looks super hot. So are you leaving like the husk on the bottom then, or is it just too hot for you to handle it right
no,
now?
I just gotta wait for it to cool down a second. You put it on a plate and get some butter on it. Oh.
Yeah, it's probably one of the simplest things in the entire world, but I mean, you can't beat it. I love it.
What, corn on the cob?
Yeah,
Yeah,
with butter and salt.
yeah.
That's all you need.
Sweet, y'all.
Is that the steak sizzling in the oven?
Yes.
It's really going to town in there.
Yes.
Do you have it on broil still?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So a little butter, a little salt, right? Then we can come in with this. You know?
Yeah.
And when it cools down a bit, we can rip off the bottom. But we can season it up while it's warm, you know?
I feel like our meals have been like super duper simple lately. Like since
Well-
the weather's gotten hot, it's just like whatever we can throw on the grill or like do really, I don't know. The produce is just so good right now too.
Well,
Like,
and
I
it's
don't really
like
care
now
about doing a lot of fancy stuff with it.
it gets more difficult because a lot of farms are giving out a much different CSA box at this
From each
point.
other.
Yeah, they've kind of deviated a lot. So if you're now, I'm just trying to make it so that really any vegetables can go with anything.
Well, and I mean, in addition to CSAs, there's so many cool stuff, like cool things at the farmers markets or the local stands. Like, you could easily bulk up your weekly box, you know?
Yeah.
So especially now that Munson and Olin are both carrying corn.
Dude, everybody's got corn.
Who else has corn?
I don't know. You can get corn anywhere now.
Oh,
Now, who's growing it? I don't know. But Munson will sell to farms wholesale, and then people resell it. So
yeah, it's only like $1 an ear. I mean, it's a little bit of a ride to Boulder, but it's not that bad.
all right. We're getting there, y'all. We're getting there.
What are we at?
113,
What are we going to?
120.
Okay. It's close.
Yeah, and then I'll rest it on the cutting board, and we can rosé the pan. You know, if you guys have any wine in your pan, if you're cooking in a pan and you have some wine open, you want to deglaze it, go for it.
Or if you have a bottle you didn't finish.
Yeah.
I usually don't throw them away. I just save them for cooking if they're not good for drinking anymore.
Might as well.
Or if you have a bottle that you opened and you didn't like it, no point in dumping it down the sink. You can cook something with it.
I can't get this off.
Why don't you just snap the stem?
I don't know. It's not working great for me.
Yeah, you're just struggling over there?
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
Can't peel it off. Can't break it.
Well, it'll be like eating an ice cream cone, you know? Probably should have done all that before. Put it in the oven.
Whatever. It's edible. It's not a big deal.
Nope. Makes it look fancy.
All right. Get a couple good plates going over here. Pop this up top.
Something else I want to do this summer is do a little tomatoes hearts-o-tan.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't done that in a long time. I know nobody really thinks of tomatoes in dessert, but so
Sun
good.
Golds.
Yeah. I mean, corn too. I actually really love doing corn in desserts. Anyone that's done or been to the restaurant's probably seen a corn dessert on the menu at least a handful of times. So
Hey, they make corn syrup.
it's not really the same thing, but
You know.
it's sweet. It lends itself well to sweet preparations.
All right. Turn this thing off. Ooh.
You just smoked out the entire camera over the stove.
Oh, yeah? That was a cool effect, right?
Yeah. Couldn't see anything for a second there.
Cool. This. Use this little rubber one. Should get all that.
It's not going to taste burnt.
No.
It just looks very dark, so I'm asking. Asking for a friend.
You know how it goes.
I just have to ask.
It's caramelized. Remember, there's sugar in that rub.
I'm aware there's sugar, but I know what sugar looks like when you burn the crap out of it.
So we're just gonna dissolve it into this wine. This was not in the program, so
But here we are.
But here we are, throwing curveballs at people.
At the whim of Mr. Prepared.
What's that?
I said at the whim of Mr. Prepared.
Yes, that is me. Oh, yeah. Anyway, go. Just let this guy rest up all nice. Do you need to try it?
I bet there's a creature right by your feet that wants to try it. It's really good.
That's just the crispy.
Oh, it's the very well done crispy.
It'd be your mom's favorite piece.
She would probably love it. She loves to eat her meat incinerated.
Anyway. Cool, we're gonna let this rest up for 5 minutes or so at least. Uh-oh.
Looks beautiful though.
It's tasty. Don't grab that.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what the burnt part tastes like, I can't wait to have the real deal.
So whenever you're deglazing like this, we're gonna cook it down until it's kind of like a sauce, basically, just to add back over top.
So you hit the pan with all the wine, scraped up the bits, and now you have so much wine in there that you need to reduce it again.
Yeah, we're gonna reduce it down.
But I'm saying if you're deglazing, you want to add enough for where you have to.
Yeah,
Do that?
ideally you're cooking it back down again. You're making it's like a pan sauce. And yeah, I don't know.
Let nothing go to waste.
No, especially when it's gonna be tasty.
Like, how would I know how much to add?
Well, like a cup of wine. Dump it in. And we'll just cook it down for a little bit. It's that French stuff.
I feel like this would be a good meal for a margarita.
This would be a good meal for a Manhattan. An old fashioned.
Or if I was doing mine, I might even consider like a little Tempranillo or some Spanish Grenache. I think that would be delicious.
Cool. Well, it still took an hour.
Well, yeah. I mean, realistically, you probably could have put this meal together faster if you had done the marinade the night before and then
Yeah.
put the steak in right away as you were starting the veg. You probably could have had this meal done in 30 minutes.
So I'm just going to slice from the edge. It's going to be cooked all the way through for the most part.
Are you a little premature on cutting that?
Probably a little. You know, it's really hot still.
So you're cutting through the green?
So you can see the strands of the meat run this way.
I can't.
And you can kind of see all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So
Yep.
you want to cut it so where you're cutting those short.
Okay.
If you cut it this way, it's going to be really chewy. So that's the against the grain cuts.
Can you show me a piece that's sliced?
Yeah.
You hold it so
This way?
yeah.
You can see it all. We can try it.
I'm gonna guess you're really hungry.
It was so good. So, anyway. We're going to deglaze, pour it over top. It's
You might want to take a look at your sauce, bud.
incredible. I'm reburning the pan. Give it a taste. Mmm. Cool. Sauce nice and thick. It'll add some nice acidity to the finished product. So, sweet. Let's do that. Little acidity there. then we can little finishing salt. There you go. That's the
Give me a
deal.
little twirl.
That's the deal here. Just a really summertime fantastic.
That does look like a plate of summertime right there.
So,
Well,
yeah.
now for your favorite part, you get to taste it all. Tell
I
us how
already
amazing
tasted
it
it
is.
all.
But all together.
I already did that.
You don't look like you need convincing for a second round.
No, I don't. This is too good. The sugar on the steak. Yeah.
Perfection.
Mm-hmm. So good. So good. So yeah. Well,
Brian says it looks beautiful.
yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Easy. And even if you marinate the night before, it's even easier the day of.
Yeah.
And then you just take it out and slap it on. Throw your corn on the grill and roast lightly cooked veggies if you even need to do that.
Yeah.
Could
like I
just
said,
be all raw, but very simple.
could have been a 30-minute meal, no problem.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, just enjoy it. Enjoy the season. We'll be back here next week with pork chops. I know that much.
Yes. What we're doing with pork chops, nobody knows yet, but
Something cool.
we at least have that figured out. So
Yeah. So anyway, well, enjoy what's left of your weekend.
yes.
Stay cool. Have fun. Drink a cold cocktail. You know, go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, thanks for joining us. If you got any value out of this, please like, subscribe, share, all the things. You know, it's just fun to help people eat all this good food. So anyway, yeah, guys. Well, yep. We'll see you next week then.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Cool.